Are
that
you
my
okay,
breathing.
mom?
Yes. No, no, check whether I'm breathing. She won't wake
Right,
me up.
right.
So that was terrible. I said, this is not right. Then
Yeah, it's disturbing.
very disturbing
Yes.
for the child. For then in two past lives, like once she had seen me being killed by a animal, and
Right.
another life she had seen me, like she had not whatever she had seen, but she was standing alone in front of my fire. So
Okay.
two things in the
Twice,
past,
two
and they
lifetimes.
two were very old.
Okay.
So that's what is sort of, and
Yes.
another life, um, she saw that in front of me, she saw that my son is my husband, and
Okay.
she is the child.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, roles keep
roles.
reversing. I mean, that's
So
how
that's why I was
we in
saying
our
souls
Indian,
travel together.
we believe
We
that.
believe in. I was
Yes.
surprised, and then there is another guy who's claiming that this child is mine,
Okay.
and now this present life, my son, who is supposedly my husband in that life,
Yes.
he kills that man. No, she is my child.
Okay.
No, that energy of the second person is in this life also,
Okay.
and that guy doesn't want to meet my son now. He's very
Okay.
fond of her.
Right.
He's very fond of her, but he doesn't want to meet my son. So somewhere she said, "What's?" So it
So
just
this
came out.
person knows this whole
He
story.
doesn't know.
He doesn't know. Okay. So
So we just wanted.
this is from the point of view of your daughter.
My daughter,
Yeah.
because she was the one who was
Yes.
I was trying to
Yes.
treat.
So how is she now?
She's realized it. She's very well. She's very
And
confident.
so has she like accepted this as okay? It was a truth. It did
Yeah,
happen
she
in the
believes in
past.
it. Yeah.
And has she released the all those emotions of the past,
Looks like.
all the pain?
Yeah.
And is she still worried about you
She worries still. I mean, not
to that
not
level?
really. No, no, no. Not really worried that much. She loves me too much.
No, like she used to come running to
No,
the
no,
mom.
nothing
What
like that.
happened?
But yes, she cannot still hear that if I ever talk, even in a joke, yo ho mere jaane ke baad, don't even talk about
So
it.
that fear is still there.
Still there.
There is a fear of losing someone near
Yeah.
and dear,
Yeah.
and a mother is it's
But it
it's
is
not so
not
easy.
common. I've not seen many
Yeah.
people like the people. Yes, if the
No,
parents are.
I
This child is.
yeah. So some people have the ability to regress. Again, there are, like you said, many kinds of people in the Western. We have this the enneagram. If you've heard about the 9 kinds of enneagram, they're personality types. So I'm wondering, like, it connects again similarly with like whatever our ancient Indian texts also have a house of information,
Yes.
stuff that I may not have read because the language is just too difficult. So English is always easier to get and to get books on. So a lot of stuff happens. It can be this or that, and it can be this and that. So we really don't know. And when we are going into therapy, we cannot have any fixed ideas of how this therapy is going to work. Like I have a standard process of doing this. I do a certain, taking regressing, taking them down. Then I do a deepening technique. Then I do this. Then mostly, but with issues people have, whether it's disease, whether it's trauma, relationship problem, we do that inner child work. We heal. Then we integrate that part of the inner child. It could be like 3 4 incidents of say sexual abuse with a girl at age 4, then someone then with okay age 7, then 8 11. So then we heal every incident. We heal that person. We remove that energy wherever it's stuck. Actually energy is stuck. They can feel it like something like a hard ball or something pain, and then that pain comes up. The thing, it comes up. It's for real, that energy. And they are reacting in that way. So it's like amazing how this works. And again, we can't control it. The therapist cannot control it. I am not going to steer it. To some point I will do, but after that I will let it flow, let it happen. I mean, it's like being a midwife to a woman who's giving birth. So, you just allow, help them with that process the best they can.
So then about this
Yeah.
underconfidence thing, then you give suggestions for the confidence.
Yeah, we give suggestions, but then we heal. Firstly, we go and do the healing work. So the suggestion work is the post hypnosis
Later
work
on.
towards the end. Suggestion work is good, it works, but on its own, it's not that powerful as combining it with inner child work, combining it with the release of the energy. And whenever we release energy, energy is what? Again, energy in motion. So we release, then there is a void inside. So we need to fill that quickly before some other thing which we do not want,
Enters.
enters. So again, it could be whatever. Then we ask, what is it you want to feel? Like Pat said, what is it I want to feel, later when I'm fine, when I'm finished the session.
Do you
So
believe in the spirits hanging on to the people?
yeah, I do believe in that also. I have seen it. I have studied, a whole module on spirit release and
Actually,
faunal
I had gone
energy.
for that spirit business, and it just
Okay.
went into the regression thing on its own
So
for me.
again, whatever needs, it was again a past energy, of a past lifetime which needed to be released. And once, yeah, they do. I have experienced it once or twice with clients, and after that, I realized that I'm not feeling very comfortable doing this, spirit release work. So then, like I do a lot of work, and whatever work I do, I dedicate it to the universe, and I tell the universe that okay, I have done this work, but I'm not feeling comfortable. So don't send me clients for spirit release. There are many other guys who are doing it, so send me, other kind of all cases, but I don't want to do this work. So when we have an intention, again, an intention to do something, we attract that.
That kind.
And
I agree.
something we don't, when we are saying we don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want this, we attract that too. So
In fact,
whatever
that
we,
don't doesn't work, but that
yeah,
word
that works.
works.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't want disease.
But that
So
disease is
the
going with
word
the
disease.
universe.
So whatever we focus on, we get. So I have in my own life, I think you missed the initial part. Yeah, so I started by saying that I am a healer by default. Yeah, I'm a healer by default. My initial profession is fashion. So for 23 years I was in fashion. So I actually fashion, a high fashion designer. I got three diseases in my throat together, and I lost my voice. A nodule happened for which they said we'll do surgery and we can. Okay, that's fine. Then I had a cyst which they thought was malignant. They wanted to do a biopsy, and a thyroid problem I had like since my child was born. Now it's been 22 years. So when all this happened and I lost my voice, the doctor put me on a voice rest for 3 months. I said, "Oh my God, 3 months without talking, just texting and just messaging, that won't work for me. My life is going to be at a standstill. And I'm not going to do the biopsy also, which the doctor is saying. Mujhe nahi karna hai. I want to just heal myself in some alternative way." I didn't know how, but again, I talk a lot to my maker or universe or whatever, and I say, okay, I, huh? Yeah. No, no, no. I was talking to, like you talk, you pray to God, you pray to somebody. So just prayed that I don't want to do any surgery. I want to fix it. You help me. How and why did this happen? So that's when I came across a book called You Can Heal Your Life by Louise L. Hay. It's a amazing, famous book by this author. And she has healed everything in her life with that kind of belief that she has. So I mean, with a book you can just heal on one level, but to heal more than you have to take therapy or you have to do something. So finally, I met a beautiful healer in Dehradun. So I went to him for 2 weeks and he gave me touch healing, again some form of healing, and I came back. I was fine. My cyst was cleared. The nodule had cleared. So everything was fine. That's when I got blown. I said, "Oh my God, this is so amazing." And it's such a beautiful profession. So from fashion, slowly then I shifted to healing. Now I've been practice healing for 8 years. Every year I upgrade myself, learn new courses, and I love this work that I do, working with others. Mm. Vipassanas, yes, yes, that's right. Hmm? Brain tumor, okay, okay, right. Yeah, so meditation, it stills the mind. It stills the mind, and the whole mind which goes, cut, 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 it goes buzzing like that. So that stopped. Once that stopped, he went into his inner, quiet, silent space. And in that space, he must have thought, he must have processed whatever happened before, he probably released it. So only when we release it, we make place for the new. So if our cupboards and everything, our storehouse is full of junk, how are we going to, put in the new? Great. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. It was a very wonderful and interactive session. I would like to share my cards with you, please.